Hi, my name is Jane Powell. This is Community Connections, brought to you by the Greater Kanawha Valley Foundation. This is a show showcasing community involvement, and today I have two guests. We're going to learn a lot about community today. Todd Dorcas, Program Officer from the Greater Kanawha Valley Foundation, is here. Welcome, Todd.
Yeah, welcome. Thank you, Jane.
Todd, you kind of specialize in community economic development. That's your niche in the program department, which is a great introduction to our second guest, Mavery Davis. Mavery, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Mavery, you do a lot of things, but today we're talking about your position as Director of Lending at New Economy Works, West Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
But Mavery, let's be honest. You're a CPA. You do adjunct classes at West Virginia State. You run a financial boot camp for kids. And I'm learning, quite the football fan. Plus, you have a passion for the West Side.
Yes, that's correct.
So I think we're going to talk some today about your financial literacy that you share with folks and what you're doing for the West Side.
Mm-hmm. That sounds good.
Tell me a little bit about, I know there's a quick story about football and finance and California and how you ended up on the West Side.
Okay, so my origin story for getting to West Virginia is, I played football in California, and I got a scholarship to the University of Charleston. And that's what, the beautiful river on the brochure is kind of what brought me here.
Yeah.
I sort of picked University of Charleston because I thought the brochure was nice, and I wanted to get sort of far away from Los Angeles and kind of do something different and make my own way. And then things actually didn't go well at UC. I had to pivot a little bit, had to transfer. But it was when I transferred to West Virginia State is where I found accounting. I took an accounting class. I did well in it, and now today, I'm a certified public accountant. But yeah, it was the West Side that I was going to go back to California after things didn't work out, but it was the spirit and just the people, the way I was welcomed and accepted in that community, in the West Side community, that helped me to stay here and grow to the person that I am today. So I appreciate that.
I'm so glad.
And we're glad to have you, and we're better off for it. So
Absolutely. Todd, why don't you set us up for the next little segment we're going to talk about, and that is West Side Together.
Okay. So the West Side Together is it's been really cool to be a part of it and to see everybody coming together on the West Side and tell their stories. If it's an organization they're with, if it's tales from the neighborhood, So when those stories come out, it's sort of magical because we can all relate. We all get it. It's a community, it's a neighborhood. We all have that in common, whether you live on the West Side or not. So, but to hear people talk about, what's going on in their community, what's going on in the neighborhood, what's good. We're hearing about a lot of programs that a lot of organizations that the Greater Kanawha Valley Foundation sponsors and partners with. So we have this relationship with these organizations, but to be a part of it and involved in the meetings and hearing what the community's actually doing to sort of come together and figure out what services and what kind of what they can provide to help the organization and the community move forward.
So this West Side Together program is receiving some attention, and it's received funding from several organizations. Mm-hmm. So that's great. And my understanding is the McGee Foundation is a funder. Our foundation is a funder, Kanawha Valley Council on Philanthropy, Benedum, and you have other funders involved. So that shows a lot of support for the work. Mavery, why don't you give me some details about what's going on?
Okay, awesome. So West Side Together is about helping to bring community individuals, organizations, whether a nonprofit or for-profit, out of the silos and like working together collaboratively. So Westside Together offers quarterly convening of the community, so getting everybody together to talk about the issues and move forward together. Westside Together also offers a fund that allows players in the community to access funding with a lot less hoops to jump through, because Westside Together sort of organizes the funding ahead of time and then works through the community collaborative to sort of get it out there with less hoops to jump through for the people on the ground doing the work. So Westside Together is not about building a new organization, but it's about how do we help the organizations that are already doing the great work come together and do it more effectively and more efficiently and have more resources to actually do it with.
So can you give me an example of businesses that have benefited from that?
Well, I'll talk about a benefit, one business that has benefited from that, one I'm very fond of, Fat Daddies. So in the, I believe it was the first year of Westside Together, the community had an initiative or expressed that it would really love to see a youth summer jobs program come out. Well, Westside Together was able to organize enough funding so that Fat Daddies could hire, you know, as well as several other businesses in the community could hire like high school students to provide them summer jobs.
Wow.
So that was pretty awesome.
That's
to do.
awesome. That's
Yeah, so it's working.
So far, so good. It's working.
I like it. Tell me some other things that you've done. What if someone needs some physical help or some help with their physical structure? Is that something that they would apply for a loan if they needed maybe a new roof or something like that for their building? Could they come to your organization for that?
Well, they wouldn't come to Westside Together per se.
But you could connect them.
We could connect them, right? So what Westside Together was able to do in this last year, 2023, was work on 3 roofs, do roof repair for 3 homes dedicated on the west side. So Westside Together worked with Appalachian Service Project to
Great organization.
Right, to put more capacity into their organization in terms of funding so that they could actually like just focus directly on those 3 roofs on the west side.
Okay.
But the idea is that we're going to continue that and do more roofs in the upcoming year.
Great. So it's helping individuals as well as businesses.
Yeah, individuals, businesses, nonprofits. If you live and work on the West Side, Westside Together is there to find the collaborations and resources needed to help you do what you're trying to do better.
If I'm on the west side and I'm not already connected, how do I find you?
You would find us at 318 Lee Street. It's right directly adjacent behind the Kroger's on the west side. So
Okay.
318 Lee Street. I'll typically be there, you know, during the day between the hours of 9 to 5. But don't hold me to that because I'm in the field, so I move around a lot.
you're out and about.
Okay. Is there an email or a phone number that people could reach, or a Facebook page? It's best just to stop by the office.
No, actually, office is great, in person is great, but you can message any of your questions or things you need to whatsup@westsidetogether.org, and then somebody from the team will respond to you
Great.
and follow up with you.
Right. We want to make sure the resources are available to everyone.
Yep.
All right, so that is Westside Together, but you've got another big program on your plate. Let's talk a little bit about New Economy Works West Virginia.
Yeah, so this is my baby. Very proud of it. I'm not saying my, I will say our. So New Economy Works West Virginia is a business development loan fund, ultimately. So we provide technical assistance. We help folks put together business plans, and then we connect them to financing to get those plans actually implemented. And then we continue to work with them pre-lending, post-lending, down the line and everything like that. And our first project that we worked with was Fat Daddies on the Tracks.
Great. And see, did I hear you're helping them move locations?
Yes. So yes, we're actually right now. Fat Daddies is located somewhere where it's very difficult to find them. Foot traffic isn't good, so we're actually moving them near Paxton Street to 1634 6th Avenue, and so we're working on that to close that deal this week, actually, to get them moved.
Well, that's exciting.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm sure your background in finance and your CPA work helps so much for these businesses. That's great. It's combining all your passions, isn't it?
Yeah, it actually is. I didn't, I'm not the normal or typical CPA, but through the work that I do, I found that having a background in accounting and finance, it helps me to navigate conversations and different financial considerations, and really just have those financial conversations with people in a way that I can break it down so that they can understand it.
Right.
So it's good that I'm not a typical CPA.
That's cool.
Right.
I love that, the breaking down part, because it's a difficult subject sometimes.
Well, because they come in with a passion to start a business.
Right.
Somebody has to be real about the numbers.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Numbers don't lie,
Yeah.
typically.
Todd, what are your thoughts about the New Economy Works?
We're excited. So the Greater Kanawha Valley Foundation has been working with them I think pretty much from the onstart of our Building Bridges Leadership Institute. And so it's designed to take new and or emerging organizations and work with them on developing, what they, around their needs. It's based on where they want to be and how they want to get there. So we work with them individually, and we provide them not accounting, but we provide them some consulting hours with a consultant. We pair them up with a consultant to come in and work with them on specific things. It could be strategic planning, it could be board development, it could be financial, it could be equipment, in the office. But New Economy Works West Virginia it's been a great participant and organization, and it's been awesome to work with them.
So BBLI is a program that the foundation has that takes an organization and helps just elevate it to the next step.
That's right. Good. Elevate. I like that. Love that, Jane. Elevate.
Well, we're just giving them skills.
Yeah.
Then they can take it and run.
That's right.
with
And
that.
those skills ultimately come back into the community or become a resource for the community. So that's
Right.
great.
So if I'm interested in New Economy Works West Virginia, I can find you on Lee Street?
Yes, yeah, I'll be doing that work out of that office as well.
Okay. Will you give me that email address one more time?
It's what's up at westsidetogether.org.
What's up at West Virginia?
At westsidetogether.org.
What's up at westsidetogether.org.
Yes.
What's up at westvirginiatogether.org?
No, what's
Oh,
up?
shoot. Tell me again.
What's up at westsidetogether.org.
What's up at westsidetogether.org?
Maybe we need to work on the marketing of that a little bit
Oh, we
better.
got it, though. I think
All
that's
right.
great.
To find out more information, you can stop by 318 Lee Street or email at,
What's up at westsidetogether.org.
there you go. Thank you guys for being with us. This has been Community Connections brought to you by the Greater Kanawha Valley Foundation. We'll see you next time.